All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. The information our Prime Minister wants us to share is to those that are targeting and planning against Simon Eba. He said we should tell you that you should bear in mind that the same way you are targeting Simon Eba, that is exactly the same way Simon Eba is targeting you. As you take it personal, he takes it personal against you. And that you can say is a threat and is a powerful statement too. At first, you are the one targeting him to bring him down. He has not done anything personal to you. Rather, he is trying to, separate his people from Nigeria. It looks as if it's an impossible task. Please, with God, all things are possible. If Chukwuka has said that Biafra will be separated from Nigeria, who now told you that it is impossible? Who is deceiving who here? That means we don't believe in God? You don't believe in power of unity? See, let me tell you, something happened. After the destruction of the world of Noah, people gathered together in one accord and they say we try to build tower. And let me tell you, the Bible says that they would have achieved it if God did not stop them himself. God had to come down to stop them. Because by the power of unity or with the power of unity, everything can be achieved. If Biafra people unite together today and say, yes, separate us, I'm telling you, nothing will stop them. And of course, God is with them because it's a just cause that they are fighting. So I want you to hear the voice of Prime Minister himself. I know you'll be happy to hear his voice and see him. Let me release him now. All right. Prime Minister, over to you now.
I will be their end. The way you are targeting Simon Ekpa is the way Simon Ekpa is targeting you. From tonight, there is no step you take I am not aware of. I am waiting for you to make a move. But know this fact. I am more closer to you than you can ever be to me. Those looking for Simon Ekpa to kidnap, my word to you this evening is that I am more closer to you than you will ever be to me. You will understand that in a matter of days.
Now just listen to the developments.
The renewed, of course, suicide bombing across the nations. The Chief of Defense Staff has said that military can be everywhere. They are not magicians. Wow, this is quite interesting that this is coming from the Chief of Defense Staff. That the territorial integrity of Nigeria could be compromised and the military have failed to protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria, giving excuses that they can be everywhere at the same time. Wow, what is your take on this, Major Kokonde?
I am Mr. President Okokoli, this is the Republic of Biafra, Liba Mazen Namdekalo. Father Yahweh, I thank thee, I magnify your name, I worship you for the life you are giving unto us. I thank you for the little peace we are still having in Nigeria. Father, be praised, be magnified. I thank you on behalf of all our fans. I thank you on behalf of Finland government and Finland people. I thank you for the life we granted Namdekalo to today, Simon Ekpa, up to today. Father, be praised, be magnified. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, amen. You see, for this, the chief of Nigerian defense staff to say that militaries are not magicians. They cannot be everywhere at the same time also. This is, he said right. What he said is right. Military are not the air that can be blowing everywhere. You understand? They are human beings with the flesh and blood. They cannot be anywhere. They cannot be in Medugri. They cannot be in Plateau. They cannot be in Benue. They cannot be in Kano. They cannot be in Kaduna. They cannot be in Sokoto. They cannot be in Zafara. They cannot be in Kebi. They cannot be in Kasina, and they cannot be in West everywhere. But they can be in Biafra land everywhere. They can be in Biafra land. They can be in Aba. They can be in Enugu. They can be in Abia. They can be in Enugu. Is it Imo that is already their camp? They can be in Oklahoma. They can be in Delta State. They can be in Edo State. They can be River State, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Cross River. They can be there, but they cannot be in the north. They cannot be in the west because they are not magicians. But coming to anything Biafra issue or Eastern Nigeria, Southeast, they can be anywhere. They can be in farmland. Take cutlass, cutting people's crop, farm crops, cutting it down. They can be anywhere. Okay, if Nigerian army cannot be anywhere, which means they are lacking manpower. They are lacking military personnel, armed forces personnel. If Nigerian army cannot be, why can't they deploy navy? If navy cannot be, why can't they deploy air force? If air force cannot be, what of the machineries they are buying? Why can't they deploy them there? Okay, if they are Nigerian army cannot be anywhere, everywhere, why can't they reported Boko Haram? They're recruiting every 6 months. Where are they? If the professional Nigerian army cannot be everywhere, what of the Boko Haram, repented Boko Haram? They are integrating into the society. The society they are integrating them is into army. After giving them final training, they integrate them into the society, Nigerian army. Why can't they be everywhere? In that Borno, they are training themselves. Is it not the Borno they are training Boko Haram? Repented Boko Haram to be Nigerian army. Why can't they integrate them there? Why can't they be over there? Now, Nigerian army cannot be everywhere. He said the truth.
They are not magicians.
They are not magicians, but they can be somewhere performing miracle.
But can be matching checkpoints everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every 1 meter in the east.
In the east, they can be there performing miracle. They can be in Oklahoma. Matching order can be in Oklahoma. Matching order can be in Aba. Matching order can be in Imo State. Olo, territorial zone. Osun, Njaba, Obueruru. Matching order can be there. Nigerian army can be everywhere there. Our mama, Nigerian army can be everywhere. They can come there, have their barrack there, but they cannot be everywhere. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how justifiable they are justifying that you cannot protect life in Medugri. You cannot protect life in the north. You cannot protect life in the west. It's only east that can be able to protect life. It's only east that you can be able to accommodate them so that IPOB will not kill his own people. Look at it. It's only in east that we will mark checkpoint one inch by inch to checkmate criminals, to checkmate kidnappers, to checkmate ritual killers. But all these things are not in the north, they are not in the west, only in so-called southeast, south. That's the only place they are. Then that place you can be there and checkmate. Okay, look at this Medugri suicide bombing. I learned that they are women, they are female, not male. They are female suicide bombers and succeed accurately and go away with it up to today. Nobody, although they made that together because they are suicide bombers. They made that together for that one. And that's how we ended. Now that the governor, vice president, or president, we go there and say, we are sorry for what happened. And we will beef up the security. We will do this, we will do that. Now, the defense staff of Nigeria have come out and tell you that Nigerian military cannot do anything. They can't defend you. Defend yourself. They don't have the capacity to defend Nigerians, but they have the capacity to stop IPOB. That they don't have what it takes to defend life and properties, to defend the indigenous people of the land. But they have what it takes to create IDP camp for them. This is what is happening in Nigeria. This is what is happening in Nigeria. But the Nigerian chief defense staff and Nigerian army in general, Nigerian armed forces in general, if you don't have, you cannot be everywhere in the same Nigeria. You cannot be in the north. You cannot be in the west, but you can be in the east. Let me tell you, pump and play. Time shall come when, if you don't take time, if you allow it to continue, you're giving a, you are not magician, you are not air, you cannot be everywhere. Time shall come, that place you can be able to be, that Biafra land, we accommodate you as a refugees. That's the place. You will not be there as Nigerian army or Nigerian citizen. You will be there as a refugees, because when you allow these people to take over, both north and west, east will not allow you to come there and to intimidate them. Automatically, they may accept you to be a refugees. So know what you do now before you become a refugees in Nigeria. Before you yourself, the whole entire armed forces, be living in IDP camp like civilians. Know what you will do now and do it. Anyway, can perform that magic or miracle. Anyway, you can command even sand to turn to be Nigerian army. Command it so that you can be anywhere. Because time shall come. Time shall come. If you don't stop it, they will pursue you to be a refugees. If the same people you are fighting now not to exist, if the same people will accommodate you as a refugees. I am not saying that you should die. No, God forbid. I am not praying for your death or for anything to harm you. God forbid. But I am telling you, if care is not taken, you will be alive. But refugees in this Biafra land, a Nigerian army can be. But I pray that God should avert it so that you remain in Nigeria and be what you are in Nigeria. That's my good advice to you.
Did you just hear that? Oh my goodness, this is terrifying that the military said they cannot be everywhere at the same time. That means you are not secured. They can't secure you. They are few in number. They have been buyed. They have left territorial, areas, and they are now in Biafra land. And there they are being buyed. Because Mazinam, they cannot cost them that they will be pursuing Biafra people and terrorists will take over their land. And in that Biafra land where they are, the land will swallow them. That is what he told them. And it is happening right before our eyes. What a prophecy. What a prophet. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still alive. And all the things he said is coming to pass. God is with him. Can't you see that? You are pursuing shadow down there in the southeast, putting roadblocks here and there. You left the borders of Nigeria open, terrorists taking over, your people being chased away, your village is left in vacuum. Women have been taken over. Terrorists using your women, giving birth to more terrorists, more dangerous beings, and you are there pursuing Biafra people. Who? You are simply defeated. Alright? Pharaoh, let my people go. Else, what happened to Pharaoh will happen to Nigerian army. They will be swallowed up. Not just Nigerian army. By the time they are swallowed up, terrorists will take over your regions and not Biafra land. Mind you, we have protective arms of God over us, and that is the news for today. Thank you everyone for listening to us. God bless you all. Please help us to share, like, and always remember to subscribe if you're just meeting us. God bless you.